Good morning, people. Mr. Nightspyder here, and today we are going to take a look at a fairly new series from Hasbro, the Marvel Legends 12-inch scale. This is kind of like their attempt at getting a more collectible-ish type of mature figure for the adult collectors. As you can see here, we have Iron Man. And you can get a good view of all the accessories that are included. You have some alternate hands, different face there, and then you have some energy effects. And then you look on the side, you have him using the effects with the Iron Man helmet. And then you have some different photographs here of how you can have it look. It looks like they're making it glow there. I'm not sure if there's batteries I need to get, or if that's a thing, or if they're just fudging it. But we will definitely find out, and they give you some details on there. And then you have, on the side, you have Tony Stark with the helmet holding it. So pretty cool. So I'm really excited. I've been eyeballing these for a while. There's the only other two I know of. There's there's a Spider-Man and a Captain America. I don't know if they're going to go hard rolling all these out. But with enough talking for me, let's crack this thing open, take a look at everything, and see what's inside. Be right back. All right, people, and here we have Iron Man outside of the packaging. Definitely a fun figure. I love having these effects as an option. I think that's really cool. But let's take a look at some accessories now that we have them out before we start looking at the figure. So you're going to get two of these. Okay, and these are kind of like a blaster effects. As you saw, you can plug them into their hand, or you can plug them under his foot, so you can get that blaster effect. I don't know what kind of stand would be strong enough to hold this guy. This guy is heavy. He has definitely some weight to him. As you saw earlier, we have a Tony Stark head. So that's pretty cool. And then you have some alternate. You have a clamped fist hand when he's about to brawl, just like that one over there. And then you have another gesturing hand. So you could also plug in the effects into those, and then that's what you get. So that is really cool. Let's swap out the head and see how that looks. Just kind of, I haven't even tried it yet, so this is going to be on camera, first time head swap. So you see you got a ball joint on a hinge there. Oh, that's fairly easy. And then you have Tony Stark in the Iron Man gear. It looks really good. If I could say one, I think they're going more for the comic book Tony Stark, because this doesn't look like I can't think of his name. Robert Downey Jr. Does not look like him at all right now. But it still looks good. I'm not going to complain. And it looks like everything is painted fairly well on there. I don't think they were going for the movie Iron Man, because I don't recognize this armor from the movies. But yeah, it looks good. My only gripe would be, like, it looks real comic booky. I would like more of like a, even if they're not using the actor as a reference, I would definitely like a real world look of it. You know, like a much more detail. But you know what? It's okay. It's still a great figure. I'm really enjoying this. This is definitely worth the bang for the buck. Now, let's put the Iron Man helmet back on, because I feel like that's the way to go right now. Okay, so let's take a look at the chest. So you got some very nice paint over here. Between the cracks here, it looks like there's hit and miss. Like there's a little bit of black hair, and then there's some black there. Or maybe they were supposed to get the paint all the way in there and didn't get there. It's kind of hard to tell what they were going for. So there are some, I wouldn't say spotty, but it is hit and miss on the face. But overall, the whole flat portions are painted well. So that's good. You have some color here painted onto his collarbone area. You got some silver. You got some gold. Looks like there's a little bit of a mess there. That's some gold got onto. Looks like some part that's meant to be red, but nothing. Not a deal breaker. You got some detail here in the arc where he powers his suit. Let's see if we get a little closer. Very, very well sculpted, detailed. If you looked at, I don't know if you can see it on camera, there's some light blue in there. So that's really cool. You got some paint here on the sides here. It's a little, it's not bad, but it's not the best. You could tell it's a little bit of, it gets a little fuzzy in some spots, but overall, it still breaks up the figure nicely. It looks really good. And then look at that, it wraps right around to the back. That is awesome. And then all that molded detail into the spinal column, the back, looks really good. This doesn't look like it's paint. It actually looks like it's kind of like I would say it's like a red plastic with some of those little sparkles you get into it. So that's fine. It works. It works. And then you got some color paint up here on his arms, his forearms, same gold and silver. But this is really cool. I like how they have that blue effect on his forearms here. I can't tell. It kind of looks like these are a sticker. They don't look like paint. They look like they're stickered on, or like those rub-on tattoos type of things, because it just doesn't have that paint look. If you look there, the way that shimmers, it kind of looks like a sticker was put in there. But I'm just going to be careful because I do not want that to come out and have to end up painting it myself, because I'm not that kind of collector. Same there, same details there. You got some gold paint on the upper thigh and on the back. Wow, they really cranked up the paint budget on this thing. If you've seen any of the other Iron Man toys from Hasbro, the 6-inch scale, you get like a couple spots here and there, but nothing like this. You got some thrusters on his calves. No paint at all. It would have been nice if they would have put like some of that blue and white blaster or energy effects in there. That would have been nice. Considering this is a $50 toy. And you got the silver paint here, which is done fairly well. So no complaints there. Overall, happy with the figure. I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining, but these are things that I think people should know. So let's take a look at the articulation. So the head, as you guys saw, is on a ball joint. Get down to there. And you can look up quite a bit. Let's see if I can get that. You can see it looks up quite a bit. You have like you see that like there's an ab. There's a hold on, let me see if you can see it yourself. It's like I don't want to say double jointed, but you definitely have I don't know what that's called, but there is a swivel in his rib cage area in the abdomen. So you can get a lot of that going on. But then there also is an ab crunch here. So you got the swivel and the ab crunch. That's going to give you a really, that doesn't sound good, but you get a good range of motion there. Like if you're doing some flight poses, you can get that. Once again, finding something that's going to hold the weight of this, yeah, I don't know how that's all going to pan out. There is no waist swivel, but I feel bad complaining about it considering all the articulation you're getting in the abdomen and upper chest cavity area. So that's pretty awesome. I think you can get a lot of dynamic poses minus that, so I'm not going to complain. These shoulder pads are articulated. So if you get full 360 rotation, but if they're in the way, actually, you know what? They don't really seem to get in the way, even though I'm doing that. That's cool. You have your upper bicep swivel, 360 degrees, double jointed elbow. Mine's a little stiff. Let's see here. There we go. Double jointed elbow, 360 degrees on the wrist, and there is hinge, but this one's a little tight. And these little panels here, they come off, and it's designed that way. Let's see if I can get it out. If you can take a look there, there's a little bit of friction holding them in, so you can actually get the articulation out of them. That articulation right there. So he kicks that far. As you kick forward, it kind of just goes out to his right or left. Oh, this is unfortunate. There's like a little bit of a blemish there. I don't know. That's sad. That's unfortunate. That's a bummer. So yeah, I guess that's from the molding. I guess that's. If you guys know what causes that, let me know. But that's a bummer. So yeah, out to here, back nothing, but you get out some. You have upper thigh rotation, 360 degrees. Well, in theory, yeah, but this part's connecting and preventing that. Double jointed knee. And then you have a hinge on the ankle, and you do have a pivot. So you can get them wide poses. That's about as wide as he's going to get, actually. Get you. So you can almost get the splits with Tony Stark. For size comparison, once again, this is Hasbro's attempt of the adult market, like the adult collector market. They're trying to get their grips on some hot toys. Here he is with Marvel Legends War Machine and Marvel Legends Extremis armor. If you can get it to stand. Oh, what a fail. There you go. So you can see the difference between the 6-inch scale and the 12-inch scale. Very, very, very huge difference. What impresses me the most with this new line, and I really hope this isn't just like a phase, is you're getting a much larger scale, and it feels like you're getting an overall, and I'm saying there was some blemishes with the paint, you're getting a much more paint detail, much more paint quantity going on there on the figure. You're getting a lot more sculpted work, and you're getting a lot more articulation for the price, which I think is awesome. Granted, I haven't tried the Spider-Man one yet because I don't have it, but this gets, I'm excited about this. I'm pleased with my purchase. So I would definitely recommend it if you wanted to get a Marvel Legends line that's a little bit more adult, a little bit better quality, much better build. I would definitely go for it. Right now, the only other two I've seen is Captain America and Spider-Man. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Have you guys tried these yet? Because I haven't seen too many reviews on these on the internet yet. The only other person I saw was going to do it was Glenn Webb, and unfortunately, he passed. He purchased all three. But by the way, rest in peace, Glenn Webb. I know this is heck of late, but yeah. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. If you like my reviews, if you like my Let's Play, subscribe, share the video, and comment. I want to know your thoughts on this. What do you think of this new 12-inch scale Marvel Legends type of thing? Have you purchased it? What are your thoughts? And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. This is Mr. Nightspyder, and you're watching the Nightspyder Collector. Have a good one. Peace. Real quick, and one last thing I forgot to add. These shoulder panels, they come off. See that? Those come off. Just unpeg them from the back, and they actually peg in. They have friction keeping it in there, but they do come off. So you can get a totally different look for this Iron Man if you like. So, yeah. Thought I'd mention that for you guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. Have a good day, guys. Take care.